shit, this Scorpio energy is really fucking wild. It's so strong, you know. And here it is, at the bottom of the deck. Death. Wow, with the devil underneath that. What? See, I didn't even look underneath it. And change in reverse. 2 of earth in reverse. Damn. It's like, it's something about someone could be feeling stuck, and I feel like it's within a mindset. Someone feels like there could be this clouded judgment, but it's like, no, it feels that way because you might feel as though you have to make a decision. There could be a big decision that you have to make, and you're avoiding it. You hate that you have to make this decision because maybe there's a part of you that feels like you're gonna feel only more lonelier than you've been feeling already, or there's something about this energy that makes someone feel misunderstood within this energy. So 5 of air, defeat. I know there's a lot of sun. Let me try to do that. You see how, like, I hear wilting. You see how everything is just kind of dying away, but there's still significance here. There's still love here. There's still a lot of guidance that comes from plants, that comes from time itself, you know? The beauty of growth and the way that it expands, and then the way that it may even feel like it closes up on you. It can't show you, you don't see all the movement. You're not meant to. So this is going back to my last reading when I mentioned about trusting yourself and trusting the process. Almost every ending that you go through, there is a beginning that's forming as well, that's coming in. An ending is a beginning. Of course something has to start right after something ends. It's reaching that block and reaching those stops, those pauses that really, they feel so dramatic to us. You feel like you're being evaluated, and it's almost like you don't even know who you're being evaluated by. But for some reason, you feel it's so important that you are. And so you create these illusions for yourself, or you create these limitations for yourself, and you fall deeper into them, and you lose sight to some extent on that clarity that you could have gained 10 times more. And so you feel like you're taking steps back. And sometimes that is what's called for. You need to take these steps back. Sometimes it calls for you to go back. Sometimes it calls for you to just step down so that you can take shit in. There's this old, I hear process, an old way of thinking, behaviors and patterns. And I feel it's something about someone seeing that within someone or a group of people outside of them. They see something so clearly for what it is, and it's like now, because you are coming to this higher awareness, because you are getting closer with your higher self, it feels scary. So you realize that you're so high up, and you finally look down and you're like, fuck, this is where I am now. I'm here now, but that is, fuck, this is where I need to be. It's like you question it all, but with the utmost certainty that you already have within it. You just know it. You feel it. And there are these energies that are trying to pull you down. I brought something up about the Matrix in like the last couple videos that I posted on here. So if you guys haven't if you guys haven't checked out my my last 2 recent uploads on YouTube, check them out, because there's definitely connections that I'm already making here for the collective. But I feel like this is only more confirmation for you to just get clear on what it is that you see, what you want, and what it is that you need for yourself. Your intuition can never leave you astray. It can never abandon you. Only you can do that. So when you choose to do that, things just feel heavier. You feel weighed down. You feel lost and somewhat hopeless. And I feel in the current moment that someone doesn't truly feel this way. Again, I'm hearing illusion. It just feels so good to fall into what it is that we already know that is no longer serving us. And we will try to come up with ways and reasonings for why it's okay to stay stagnant or to hold ourselves back, even when we can see right through the bullshit. And even if it's not necessarily ourselves, we can take in so much information. You know, when you're out here and you're dealing with other energies and other people, even if it's something that's not being said to you, for you, it's something that a message that other person is relaying about themselves. It creates a mirror effect for us always, because there's always something that we're learning from someone else. There's always something that other energies are teaching us, but not all of it is meant for us to swallow and hoarder. It doesn't call for that, because there's so many lessons that have already been learned. And some of these experiences, I guess I should say, will make you feel tested, and it will make you feel like you've been put back into that place or that space of what feels familiar to you, and what to do with it, what to do with those feelings. Do I mother this person again? It can be a new situation, a new person, but the same situation, same experience. The concept is the same. So it may look different, but it's the same shit. And it's up to you to identify that. And then counsel yourself and ask yourself, talk to yourself, talk with yourself. And really identify what matters to you, and how can you approach things next? What can you do differently this time? I feel like there's this energy of someone feeling like, because they know that they're moving, they feel like they're really reaching a higher vibration within how much they've learned, even the things that they've unlearned. They felt like they had to unlearn, and you feel like you're in a better space, but you still feel held back in some way. Really pay attention to that. Pay attention to those feelings. What is influencing you to stay stagnant? What is influencing you to dim your light? Because you can feel that shit all around you, especially within yourself. So when you start to feel different, ask yourself, what is making you feel that way? And what are you enabling to have you feel these ways about yourself? And it's hard, collective, because it's uncomfortable. And when you find yourself feeling a familiar feeling again, sometimes it's just, It's this feeling of you wanting to just feel safe. A part of you feels good to be where you once were again, because it makes you also feel like, great, so I don't have to keep working on myself. I don't have to keep trying. I don't have to keep building. This so-and-so can take care of me instead. Or this is all that's left of my reality. This is all that's left of this life. Therefore, I don't have to put in the effort and the work as much as I thought I did, because it doesn't, that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment, that happiness that I'm looking for, it doesn't exist. And that shit is not fucking true.